Hey everybody, if you guys are new to my channel, I'm Lori. Welcome to the Chatty Bookworm. If you got, I'm gonna do this now instead of after if we're done. So, if you're new to my channel, I'm Lori. Welcome to the Chatty Bookworm. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. And if you like the video, please give it a like. And I got a lot of books to talk about, so why don't you guys make sure you guys have something to snack, something to drink, because I don't know how long this is going to be. This is going to be books that I want to read in December, January, and February, and maybe the beginning of March. I'm going to talk about the ones that I'm buddy reading with Drew. First, okay, we're buddy reading What the River Knows by Isabel I don't know how you say her last name. Yeah, let me get those out of the way. I'm not sure what this really is about. I think it's a historical fiction, romance, historical fantasy. Excels, plotted, explosive adventures, and burdened with romance. So yeah, I don't feel like reading what all these are about. So you guys, I'll just put the little thing here and then you can pause it. Some of them I'll read to you I'll tell you what they're about. So yeah, so that's what that says if you want to pause and read it what it says. But on the back it says, "The Nile knows everything." This is Owl Crate. We got it the month of November, which we're still in until tomorrow, of course, but still. So that's one of the ones me and Drew are buddy reading. We're also going to be buddy reading Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I know this has like the Princess vibe feel to it, and I've never read the book, but I watched the movie, and I freaking love the Princess Bride movie. So I'm hoping and praying that I'm going to love this. It's only 300-something pages, but yeah, me and Drew's going to be buddy reading this. Forgot to grab one of them that we're not buddy reading, but it's in his book club, so I also want to grab that. And this one's probably going to take us a few months. Empire the Vampire by Jake Kristoff. The thing is huge, but we're also buddy reading this. So I did start it, but it was a while ago. So I only got to page 34. So that's another one me and Drew's going to buddy read. And then I need to get caught up on some of our, where did I put it? I need to get caught up on some of, because he has a queer book club that he runs on Instagram. And I am so far behind. So I still haven't finished the newest Percy Jackson, the Chalice of the Gods. So I need to read this for his book club. Only on page 70. This month was supposed to be Hatchet Girls. I didn't get to this one. This one says, "This town is cursed and so is she." And it's by Diane Rodriguez Walsh. You guys already know who that Rick Riordan wrote Percy Jackson. But yeah, this one is supposed to be like it's not supposed to be a retelling, but it's supposed to be like, yeah, set more than 100 years after the Borden murders. This supernatural thriller imagines what might happen if history repeated itself today. So that needs to be read. Now, I'm just going to let you know, these are, I'll still do probably like a TBR in a little TBR in January, February. But, because there's going to be other books I want to read. But I just want to give you an idea for the next few months. And Gideon the Ninth by Tasma Muir. How do you say her last name? I did start this before, but I haven't finished it. I'm on page a whole 25. Okay, those are for his club. I'm not going to tell you what order, but I just got these 4 books today. And, 3 of them today. And my friend Janae picked out the order that I'm supposed to read these in. I'm not going to tell you what the order is, but I got, these are all by Megan Brandy. I got Tempting Little Thief It says, the daughter of a kingpin, the son of a dead man. What could go wrong? I know her books are going to make me cry. They always do. 2 of these books are like almost 500 or over 500. Like this one's 530 or 540. I'm trying not to spoil myself, but I'll tell you guys. This one is 533 pages. So, then we got, I read a couple pages in this, but yeah. We got Wrong for Me by Megan Brandy. This one I read the prologue of. I read the prologue of this one, and oh my gosh. The prologue, especially for this one, is very dark. Very dark from the first page. Where this one, the first chapter is like when Alex is 10 years old, and it goes throughout like little pages, like a little bit when he's 10, and then a little bit when he's a little bit older, and so on. When he first meets, what did I say her name was? No. Oakley. When he first meets Oakley, and yeah, and it's going to be their story. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. We have Break Me, which, oh my god, this is another one that sounds like it's going to be, like, dark. It says, go ahead, Playboy, if you dare. I'm not even sure what this one is even about. I'll read to you the very beginning. Comes an all-new romance about a wicked, bad boy and the forbidden girl he accidentally falls for. Like, yes. Like, then there's another one, but it's over there somewhere after this one. Because it ain't going to be read this month. I mean, the month of December. But this is the last one that's going to be read in December. Dirty Curve. It says, comes an all-new standalone romance set in college about a hotshot pitcher and the girl he never saw coming. So, these are the 4. They will be in a reading vlog. I'm going to be reading it probably throughout the month. I'm probably going to start the first book tonight. Because I will say it's one of the big ones that I have to read first. So. Okay, we still have a long way to go, and we're already at 7 minutes. I have Kissed by the Krampus by L. Eveland. It's the first book in the Monster in My Bed. I read another book by this author this month. Well, by the time you see it, it'll be next month. So last month. So I read, and I really loved it. So I'm excited. I just know this is Mel Mel. I don't know anything else. And I don't want to know. I want to go in blindly. But I'm super excited. And it's Christmassy. So yes. I have Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey. All I know is that her mom or their moms, maybe both of their moms are rock stars or something. And I don't know. I don't remember. I just know it's a romance between the two. And they're trying to get his or and her, I guess, parents to sing. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I just know. Yeah. I read Garden Park. I think it was, let's see, we're in October, I think it was. I read Garden Park. So, or did I read it this month? I can't remember. Or in November. I can't remember. But anyways, I read that and I freaking loved it. This is the continuation of Maddox and I always forget the other guy's name. Devin. And this is Hate to Love. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is really good. It has a lot of violence in it too, so check triggers. But this is like really enemies. Like even when they start to like each other, they still like want to beat each other up. Oh, it's so good. And then I have the new one, which is going to be, I think this is just a standalone in the trilogy with those two's brothers. Yeah. Nate and Xavier, they're best friends. Like, why them two hate each other, these two, like, are best buddies. And it's going to lead to something more than just buddies. And I'm super excited. So I need to read Lot 62 before I can read this one, just in case it spoils anything. Oh, you guys, we haven't even begun my TBR cart. This is all stuff that's sitting here. And we're almost 10 minutes. Pucking around. by Emily Rath. This is a White Choose, I believe. And I'm super excited. This is a huge ass book, like what, 800, 700, 800 pages, almost 800 pages, like 750, 740. And I just know it's hockey, and it's a Why Choose. And I'm excited to read it. So many books. We got the other Megan Brandy. This one I definitely won't read in. This one is going to be in a reading vlog, so, I mean, a dedicated reading vlog, whatever you want to say. Special reading vlog, whatever. So, this one will be a January read. It says, ever wonder what would happen if you bribed your brother's ex-best friend to be your first? That's all I'm going to tell you. I have Gravity by Tal Brer? I'm not sure how you say Tal's last name, but yeah, I'm excited about this. This is Mel hockey. I think my favorite sport is probably hockey. And then these are two eyes that run away together, I think. I don't know. By Kit Vincent, I don't know how you say this. Saratra? I'm not sure. Okay, now we still gotta do the ones that are in my TBR cart. I have The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. This is a spin-off to the books that I didn't read, but I'm very interested in. I forget his name. Oak. I'm super excited about Oak's book, so I want to read this before the next one comes out. I want to get to What Souls Are Made Of, a Wuthering Heights remake by Tasha Suri. I have this one that I got the other day. Another one that I got from TikTok. One Pucking Love by Ellie Wade. Like I tell you, hockey. Look at the cute stuff they gave me. The other one I got from TikTok you'll see in my book haul. I would like to read, I think this is the first one. I'm not even sure what this one's about, but I have, I think, maybe the first two. Or do I have just the first one? I'm not sure. But I have Defy the Night by Bridget Kimmer. A spark of rebellion is all it takes to defy the night. I don't have any idea really what this is about, but I have it. So I want to read it in the next few months. Oh gosh, I got Anastasia by Sophia Lark. Yeah, I did start this. I read the prologue, I think it was. Because I have a note.
What the heck?
So I read the first 9 pages, so I'm excited about this. I have To Kill a Shadow. All the rest of these, I don't know what month I'll get to, but I have To Kill a Shadow by Catherine Quinn. It says, To kill a shadow, defy the night. And on the back it says, in a world of darkness, become the nightmare. Like, isn't this pretty? This was the first edition. I think they might be sold out, but I can't remember. Oh, we got a long way to go, you guys. That's why I'm not going to tell you what they're about. We're just going to show. I got the third book in the Soul trilogy by Harley LaRue. The only book I didn't like by her was the first book in this series. Everything else that I've read so far by Harley LaRue, I've gave 4 stars or higher. Some of them are my favorite books that I've ever read. So that one, I'm super excited to see how it ends. I know a lot of people loved the first book. I hated it. I gave it like 1.5 stars. We got a long way to go. Another Christmassy one, Snowed In for Christmas. It's by Jacqueline Snow, and the tagline's The Fire Aglow, So Let It Snow. Some of the books I want to read in December, you guys would have saw if you guys watched my my TBR for Clint's Readathon. I have the first 3 books. I think it's the first 3. Yeah, I got the first 3 in this one. Wait, let me get it in the order. We have Locked Up Liars. I read this before, but but it was on ebook, so I wanted to buy it and annotate it. I was weird because I think I read the first book in each of the series. I only bought the 2 sets, and physically though. So the first one is Locked Up Liars. It's the St. View Prison series by Ellie Trope. And the second one is Solitude Sinners. And the third one is Fatal Felons. And they're all by, of course, Ellie Trope. It's a why choose. He gets accused of murdering his ex-girlfriend and goes to prison. And the sister of the girl that was killed doesn't think he did it. And she goes and she gets a job in the prison system to try to help him. You know. And then it's 2 other guys. One of them I think was an ex of hers or a best friend of hers or something like that. And the other one works in the prison. I think is the one that worked in the prison her best friend? I can't remember. I know one's works in the prison and one's the lawyer. And then the other guy is the one, of course, accused of murder. And then we get the spin-off to that one. And then there's a spin-off from this one as well, but I didn't buy that one. I might buy it later when I have money. Let's get these in order. We have Start a War. We meet one of the characters in here. I don't know about the other ones, but I know at least one of the characters we meet in that book, that series. And he's going to be one of the love interests in this one. So we got Start a War, Half the Battle, and It Ends with Violence. So we got those. I can't remember if it's her brother or her mother. I can't remember. One of them's the brother gets killed, and the other one the mother gets killed. One of them I don't have. But anyways, it's one of those ones. I think this one, the brother gets killed. Yeah, her brother gets killed. I think he's talking to her and he gets assassinated, and he tells her to take off, and she goes to one of her brother's best friends, or her best friend, I can't remember. It's been a while. But I want to read those. I read the first book in the Hades series, so I want to read Anarchy. I don't know if I bought yet. Oh, I think the other ones are down there. But I have all 4 of them here, and then I have another series I want to read, but I didn't grab it. But it's by her as well, Tate James. She's my favorite White Shoes author. We have I Need to Finish This in December. Like, look, I picked it up in June, and I'm loving it, but I just don't want it to end. But it's got to end in December. It has to. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm going to talk about all these, you guys. Because, yeah. We'll see. I have another Why Choose. The first book in the Librarian's Cove series. Book 1. It's called Written, and it's by Catherine Moo. And, like I said, it's another Why Choose. I have Lady Midnight. The first book in the Dark Artifacts series by Cassandra Clare. I want to read that. I have The Fragile Threads of Power by V.E. Schwab. It's a spin-off to what is it? I always forget the Shades of Shadow. Shades of Shadow? Shades of Magic? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Shades of Magic series. This is a spin-off. Oh boy. We have Bite Me by Faye Quinn. I know one's a vampire, and I think the other one might be a mage. I'm not really sure. But I know the vampire, one of them is, like, sent to spy on the other one to see if he's good or not, I think. I don't really know. I know this was Clint's book for his book club, it was, October. Yeah, October. It had to be October. So I didn't get to it, so I want to read that sometime in the next few months. We have He's So Slick by Sinclair Kelly. It's another hockey, and I think it's Why Choose as well. I mean, it looks like it's Why Choose. I got Gilded Wings by Jamin Eve. This has to do with dragons and fallen fae gods. I think he's a dragon and he's a fae. I'm not really sure. Let me see. I got other ones here. Stay there. We got Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I have all 3, so I need to read. I want to try to read 1 each month. I didn't grab them all, so I'm going to try to read this either in December or January. I'm excited about that. We have more books by Tate James, and also Jamin, the one that I just showed you with the Fallen Gods. They did one together. So it's the 4 books in the Boys of Belrose series. Book 1 is Poison Roses. Book 2 is Dirty Truths. Book 3 is Shattered Dreams. And book 4 is Beautiful Thorns. It's another, like I said, Why Choose? And she's on the run from this because she saw something that she shouldn't have, and her ex is out to get her, apparently. Let's see. I think we got a few more down here. I didn't get to A Game of Thrones, so I'd like to get to this in the next few months. Everybody knows what this is about, so we're not going to talk about what it's about. There is something missing. I'm not seeing it. Unless it's down here. Yeah, I think it's down there. Okay. We have Gilded. I think this is the first one. It's Rumpelstiltskin. It's by, what's her first name? Meyer? Stephanie Meyer? No. Was this one Stephanie Meyer, or is this the other Meyer? There's so many Meyers. Which one is this one by? I forgot what I did with the dust jacket. Marissa Meyer. It's Marissa Meyer. Yeah, this one is, I think, like I said, a Rumpelstiltskin retelling. We have All I Want for Christmas by Maggie Knox. We're almost done, you guys. We have The Hurricane Wars by Thea Gunzen, something like that. I hope I like this one because I'm not really big into Raylo fan fiction, whatever you want to say. And I know this is based off of that, so we will see. Oh, here's the other one in that club one that I told you by Tate James that I want to read. I already showed you 2. This is book 3, which is Club 22, and this is book 4, which is Timber. Look how huge this is. So, and they're all Why Choose, like I said. Last one, you guys. Served by Vengeance by Ella Meldando, something like that. It's the first book in the Served Signet series. I got this through probably Smut, but I didn't get a chance to read it. So this is going to be red. I have another one, of course, that will be coming this month. You know what I mean by this month. So that will be coming. It's a Christmassy one, so as soon as I get that, excuse me, I'll definitely be reading that. Excuse me. Of course, this is, like I said, I'll probably do like a shorter TBR in January and February, and yeah, books I want to read. And then if I don't finish these all by February, then they'll go into March. Yeah, no, I want to do March. What am I saying? I want to do, this is going to be for December, January, February, and March. I don't know why I'm thinking. Yeah. I was thinking April for some reason. I mean, that April, never mind. I just had my brain messed up today. We've been on the go all day. But yeah. And then there's some books, more Christmas books that are on my Kindle that I want to read. So I know I'm not going to get to all these this month. Also me and my friend Erica have been buddy reading Crescent City series. She's never read them before. I did. We both read the first one for November. We're reading the second one for December, and then sometime in February we'll read book 3 together. And that'll be fun because I haven't read book 3, so we get a really jibber jab and, talk about it. So, yeah. But that is it. Let me know some of the books that you're planning on reading. in the next couple months, what are, if you celebrate Christmas, what are some Christmassy books that you would like to, get to? If you don't read Christmas books, just let me know what are some of your most anticipated books for 2024. I know Only James is going to have a couple out, so I know those will definitely be some of mine. If Megan Brandy has any more books coming out next year, that will definitely be something that I would look forward to. I think that's it. Until next time, happy reading. Thanks for being awesome, and I will catch you in the next one. I'm out of here.